Welcome to the Daily Gospel of John. I'm glad you've chosen to watch on this rainy night. And we are looking at verse 11 to 13 in John 10. Jesus is speaking still. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand is not the shepherd who owns the sheep. So when he sees the wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and runs away. Then the wolf attacks the flock and scatters it. The man runs away because he is a hired hand and cares nothing for the sheep. Well, Jesus is making a clear distinction here between himself as that good shepherd, who, as we know later, would demonstrate that he was willing to lay down his life for the sheep, and he did so. He's making distinction between himself, this good shepherd, and the false shepherds of Israel, who had been harming and scattering the flock of God's people. And we see this spoken of prophetically throughout the Old Testament prophets. Hundreds of years before, numerous times, God refers to himself as the shepherd of Israel, and that he would care for their needs. I'm just going to read a little quick sampling of a few of these passages written hundreds of years before Jesus finally came in fulfillment of these messianic prophecies. The first one is Isaiah 23. God says, "Woe to the shepherds who are destroying and scattering the sheep of my pasture, declares the Lord. Therefore this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says to the shepherds who tend my people. Because you have scattered my flock and driven them away and have not bestowed care on them, I will bestow punishment on you for the evil you have done, declares the Lord. I myself will gather the remnant of my flock." I myself. Ezekiel 34. This is what the sovereign Lord says. "Woe to the shepherds of Israel who only take care of themselves. Should not shepherds take care of the flock? You have not strengthened the weak or healed the sick or bound up the injured. You have not brought back the strays or searched for the lost. You have ruled them harshly and brutally. So they were scattered because there was no shepherd. For this is what the sovereign Lord says. I myself will search for my sheep and look after them. As a shepherd looks after his scattered flock when he is with them, so will I look after my sheep. I myself will tend my sheep and have them lie down, declares the sovereign Lord. I will search for the lost and bring back the strays." Zechariah 10. My anger burns against the shepherds, and I will punish the leaders, for the Lord Almighty will care for his flock, the house of Judah. I think my favorite one is in Isaiah. You see the power and the gentleness of God side by side. It says, "See, the sovereign Lord comes with power, and his arm rules for him. His reward is with him, and his recompense accompanies him." And then it says, "He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those who have young." This is the sovereign Lord, the Almighty, King of kings and Lord of lords, the Alpha, the Omega, Messiah, Jesus, the Good Shepherd, who carries lambs in his arms. He is mighty and he's loving. He's a good shepherd who was willing to die for us so that we could be with him forever. That's good news. Well, thanks for watching. God bless you your evening.